We're going to sing a song called Marching On to Victory. It is considered the anthem of the women's suffrage cause, written in 1913.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the rain to hold off. I'm Jennifer Mossotti, Councilmember, and I'm chair of Breaking the Bronze Ceiling. Today is Women's Equality Day, August 26th. It's to commemorate the adoption of the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote in 1920. Thank you to council members, all elected officials that are here, our generous donors, our steering committee members. If you all would stand, the steering committee members, this is a team effort. Let's give them a hand. And of course, the media. We appreciate you all being here. And a big thanks to Doreen Bailey and the suffragettes. We couldn't have done this without you. Let's give them a hug. And a special thank you to three remarkable women here today who have broken quite a few ceilings in their time. First, the only woman to hold the office of Kentucky Governor, Layne Collins. Stand up, Governor. Governor, throughout your career and continuing to today, you've inspired thousands of Kentucky women. Because of your example, we decided to get involved, to run for office and win. Or we went after that job as president of the company. Or we earned that advanced degree. Or we enlisted in the military and served our country. Second, our Mayor, Linda Gorton. Mayor Gorton is the third woman to serve as mayor of Lexington, and we're very proud of that. She is also our longest-serving council member. On the council, as vice mayor and mayor, she has worked to make our city the best it can be. And third, Judge Pamela Goodwine. Judge Goodwine was elected to the Kentucky Court of Appeals last November. Judge Goodwine is the first African-American woman to be appointed and subsequently elected to the bench in Fayette County. When Martha Layne Collins was elected governor, just as when Linda Gorton started on the council, just as when Pamela Goodwine first became a judge, there were a lot of barriers to overcome, but they did it. Last year, I read an article in Time magazine that said fewer than 7% of 5,193 monuments in the United States presently recognize women and their historical achievements and contributions. I couldn't believe it. Looking around Lexington, I asked myself, where are the women? And that was the start of the Breaking the Bronze Ceiling campaign. Our goal is to unveil a new monument in August of 2020, the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment to the Constitution, giving women the right to vote. It's the right time to do the right thing. Our mission is simple: honor the past, inform the present, and inspire future generations to send the message to young boys and girls that 51% of the population has had a hand in shaping history. Developer Dudley Webb is here today to help us break the bronze ceiling a little further. We'll hear from him in just a few minutes. Councilmember Kathy Plomin is our Breaking the Bronze Ceiling vice chair, and she is spearheading the fundraising effort. She will have an update on that fundraising in just a moment as well. We've got more work to do, but we've made a lot of progress. And I also want to recognize former Vice Mayor Isabel Yates, who is helping with our fundraising cause. Former Mayor Jim Gray always referred to Isabel as the first lady of all good things. When they wrote Steel Magnolias, clearly they were thinking of Isabel. It is now my great pleasure to invite Mayor Gorton to the podium. She will have the first of two important announcements today.
Thank you so much, and good morning. Look around you. Look at this awesome crowd. It's wonderful. You sure do know how to bring them on. It's a great day to be downtown, and of course the rain stopped just in time. Before I go on, I do want to personally recognize each of the council members who's here. We have Vice Mayor Kay with us. We have Councilmember Richard Maloney. We have Councilmember Jennifer Reynolds, Councilmember Angela Evans, Councilmember Amanda Mays Bledsoe, Councilmember Kathy Plomin, Councilmember Jennifer Mossotti, Councilmember Josh McKern, and do we have anyone I've left out? I hope not. So enough people to have a meeting, right? Thank you for being here. I am so honored to be here. We're in the company of some outstanding women who have accomplished great things for our state and our city. And very soon, we will have a monument to recognize the contributions of women throughout our history. Congratulations to Jennifer and Kathy, the steering committee, and everyone involved in breaking the bronze ceiling. Let's give them one more round of applause. So earlier this year, the Breaking the Bronze Ceiling Steering Committee issued a nationwide call to artists interested in creating this monument. More than 120 replies were received. That list has been narrowed to 4. Today, I get to tell you who those 4 artists are. Vinnie Bagwell, Jane DeDecker, Cliff Gorton, and Barbara Grigrutis. Next month, we'll get to see their preliminary models and make our choice. The Breaking the Bronze Ceiling Monument will shine a light on the inspiring contributions of remarkable women from all classes and backgrounds and all walks of life through our city's 240-plus year history. And I can't wait to see what these artists come up with. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a man who has our second important announcement today. Dudley Webb is chairman of the board and co-founder of the Webb Companies, one of the largest commercial real estate companies in the state. Their developments include the Lexington Financial Center, the big blue building, and many others in downtown Lexington. The company's latest downtown development is City Center, which is now without cranes, correct? Yay. The company refers to it as the crown jewel of all the projects they've done. City Center, which is almost complete, includes hotels, restaurants, offices, condos, and parking. A whole city block in the heart of our downtown. So congratulations, Dudley, and please tell us more about your support of Breaking the Bronze Ceiling. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, and welcome to downtown and to the Financial Center next door. When the Financial Center was built in 1987 and opened, it immediately became an identifying symbol of our downtown and a landmark. And what better place to put the landmark Breaking the Bronze Ceiling monument than at the foot of a prominent building? Today, I'm announcing that the Webb Companies are making the site at the Financial Center available for this important monument. We were approached about the opportunity, and Woodford and Nick Schwinneman, who's here, Ken Michael, Ron Tritzler worked very hard on this with the committee, and we were just really pleased about the opportunity and realizing how important this really is. The site will overlook the Financial Center Plaza on Vine Street and soon to be the Town Branch Commons extension. It'll be coming right by there. So it's a prime site, contiguous to the fountain on the backside, and we just think it's a prominent place, and that citizens and visitors throughout the downtown who visit here will be right there by the site. The monument is important to me also for several reasons. For me, it's about women who have influenced my life. My mother, my wife, my daughter, friends, our employees, especially one in particular, my mother-in-law, the woman I call governor because she's the only woman governor that the state has ever had. So we are very honored to have her with us today, Governor Arthur Layne Collins, the 56th governor of the Commonwealth. And at the time of her election in 1983, she was the highest-ranking Democratic woman in the country and only the 3rd woman in the nation's history to be elected governor without succeeding her husband. So her administration was primarily focused on education, as we all know, and also equally as important, economic development, and she was very successful at that. And she is responsible for significant progress in both areas of the state. It is with a great deal of pride that I introduce Governor Martha Layne Collins.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and I am happy to be here. And from the smiles on everybody's face, I think you're happy to be here. And I'm so glad you all can vote. So glad you can vote. I enjoyed the suffragettes who've joined us We got to learn some words to those songs, ladies, okay? But unlike the suffragettes, I never really have been the marching kind. I worked my way up to the governor's office, serving first in school as a teacher, in community organizations, and in political organizations. I built my reputation within the Democratic Party as being an unfailing worker and on a willingness to serve people, to try to help make things better. I didn't grow up wanting to be governor. Didn't think of it in growing up in Baghdad, Kentucky, to be the first woman governor. And as I was working my way up, I never planned to be the governor. I was just trying to serve. I was just trying to help make things better for people. I've always believed that we must have women involved in all levels of business and government because women think of things men don't, just as men think of things women don't. And we can make a great team. But whether we've worked our way up or we've marched our way up, there's no doubt that women have made progress. We found a way into political offices, into boardrooms, and all professions. I want to congratulate Mayor Gorton, Judge Goodwine, and the council members, Mossotti and Plomin. And I was going to say that this statue, this monument, dedicated to the accomplishments and the service of women, is overdue. It will be a reminder to all of us of how far we've come and how far we have yet to go. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor. What an honor to have you with us today. Your accomplishments as governor from 1983 through 97 are still powering our state forward. Just think about what this woman did 35 years ago, which is still making our city better today. Governor, that's incredible, and we thank you for that. It's now my pleasure to introduce a woman who routinely breaks down the barriers, does the impossible, and challenges others to follow her, Judge Pamela Goodwine.
Good morning. I'm not sure I need that. I am absolutely delighted this morning to be here to mark this historic day with you, Women's Equality Day. Susan B. Anthony said that there would never be complete equality until women themselves helped to make laws and elect lawmakers. And I think Susan B. Anthony would be thrilled to see all of you amazing women here today. I am honored to be here along with Governor Martha Layne Collins and Mayor Linda Gorton and the collective achievements presented in this group. Women have fought for our civil rights, including the right to vote. But make no mistake, that fight did not end in 1920 with the 19th Amendment. Rather, it continued for the next 44 years. And the Federal Civil Rights Act of 1964 ensured that all women 21 years of age or older, regardless of race, enjoyed the right to vote. Women have worked hard to have that opportunity to lead. Looking throughout this crowd today, I am proud to be here among such an incredible group of accomplished women who are dedicated leaders in our community. We know the power that we can harness working together for the greater good. It is exciting that this group is working together so that we will soon be able to see strong women commemorated here in Lexington with the unveiling of this monument. And I hope that this will be the first of many monuments honoring women in the bluegrass. I have worked hard. I have worked hard and pursued a lot of dreams already in my life. But another one of my dreams is for us to live in a country where there is equality for all. Working together, I believe that we can enact the change that we want to see in the world. For now, we know we still have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work that must be recognized. We know we have to play by different rules. This is also what gives us strength, passion, determination, and drive. The monument will show how far we have come, and it will also be a reminder to work hard to get us where we want and need to be. Rosa Parks said she would like to be known as a person who is concerned about freedom, equality, justice, and prosperity for all people. And I think that everyone here would agree with me with her sentiments. And I am glad to be among the group of women who is breaking the bronze ceiling to support these efforts. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. And finally, last but not least, my vice chair, the vice chair of Breaking the Bronze Ceiling, Councilmember Kathy Plomin. When Kathy, we can give her a hand. Kathy eagerly joined this effort and has been working very hard ever since, focusing on the funds that we desperately need. Kathy, here we go.
Good Monday morning. Yes, I am bringing up the rear because I'm the one who gets to ask you for your money. Our campaign goal to fund this initiative is $500,000. The good news is we're getting close to the halfway point. And that's why we need your support. Councilmember Mossotti and I have already reached out to many of you. And if you have not, you are on our list, so we'll be getting in touch. You can look at the back of your programs to see who have joined our efforts to date. But you can make our job much easier if you would pledge your commitment today to this long overdue recognition of women and their historical and ongoing contributions to our committee. Please direct your attention. In the back there is a table and with volunteers, and they have campaign materials, but more important, they have pledge cards. They are also being distributed through the crowd volunteers. This is a one-time opportunity to fund a permanent tribute to this important monument. Please consider supporting Breaking the Bronze Ceiling. To quote a long-time symbol of women's perseverance, Rosie Riveter, we can do it. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, everyone. A special thanks to Susan Straub with the Mayor's Office. She got us rolling and got us through this. Chris Edwards of GTV3. Chris, I don't know where you are, but thank you so much. And thank you for putting this together at the last minute with the impending rain. We are also grateful for your support today. This means so much to us to have such a wonderful crowd and so much enthusiasm. But we need your help. We need you to continue to spread the word about this undertaking in public art because it's so special and so dear to so many of us. And now we'll enjoy one last number from the suffragettes. Ladies, you're on.
This song is from 1920. The women have been, my 19th Amendment has been ratified. They are ready to vote. And it is directly to the point, go vote.
Thank you all. Uh-oh, I really messed up. We've got something really big. Would you all join me?
We're going to unveil.
I know, ready.